What's up, YouTube? It's John again, back for round 3 of 4 from our EX6 locals this past Tuesday. On the left, it is Cameron playing Mastemon. On the right, it is me playing Beelzemon. And actually, shout out, probably doesn't watch this channel, but shout out to David Brito, my boy, down here in South Florida, who plays Beelzemon more than anyone. I actually think he still probably is, I imagine, just the best Beelzemon in North America. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure he got top 16 at Nats with Beals, or just outside of top 16 last Nats with Beals. So that was awesome for him. He's definitely the best Beelzemon player I know. He regularly cooks people, so shout out to him. We were talking a little bit back and forth before this locals about what to do with Beals and how to build the deck more or less. So appreciate him and definitely want to give him his credit where it's due. He is still, in my opinion, the best Beelzemon player in North America. Alright, so slow start for me. I just think not seeing Iron Mako is super annoying in this deck. I'm playing 4 of them now, up the ratio from 3 to 4. And the thing is, I wanted to promote the Balmon and swing, but the trouble I had was that Mastemon's whole thing now is they can just threaten ace at any point, right? So I don't know that he doesn't have it. Obviously now I do, but I know right now that he does. I don't know that from my perspective. I'm like, damn, he might have ace. He might be baiting me. So my whole thing is I'm waiting to see if he does have it. Or like I'm trying to make him go into Mastemon before I do anything. Here I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and mill 2, mill 3. No, mill 2, I'm sorry, and then mill 3 from the Balmon. Oof, no Beelzemon in trash. Thank God we survive. And then here, oh, he gets to recover one. And then here, I'm like, damn, what the fuck do I do, bro? I think we just, oh, it's level 6, right? Oh, it is level 6. There was no ace threat. So the reason I felt more comfortable pushing up now because it felt like there was no chance of an ace threat. So trash 1, and then it's over to Cameron. His hand is pretty much just dead here. So he's gonna swing at the Beals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play out the Unleashing Impmon. I could have played out the Warper, but I thought he was gonna clear it, so I decided not to. I actually really think, I think the new Beals, the Demon Lord's Beals, has actually made such a big impact. I think it's very strong. However, I also think that Magna X is still a deck that's kind of hard to deal with. My opinion, of course. So we slinger the level 5 to get off the board just because they're like, I don't want you to go into Mastemon. And put him to 1. Yeah, so I learned this. You'll see this in an upcoming game. That, bro, I try so hard. I try to even try that hard. I just play against Mastemon. I'm like, oh, I'm cooked. Push up Impmon. What do we do here? We got that Beelzemon in trash. I'm like, you know what? No, we're not gonna push it up. Screw it. We're gonna Iron Mako 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually would have been crazy mills. I just think Beelzemon's a fun deck, like a unique, it's like a fun deck to play. It does, again, so the other thing, okay, just as a side note, on the EX6 Beelzemon, the Demon Lords one, I think that card is so strong because it allows you to deal with what one of the big things that Beelzemon used to struggle with, which was big blockers, like, you know, Machine Dramon, etc. It kind of lets you deal with them because you could D-Digivolve 2 and then use like X Antibody, obviously, in combination to potentially go D-Digivolve and then pop it with like 7th full cluster. So these are things I think that definitely help the deck. But then in the instance of like Magnemon, dude, it's like it is what it is. Like, if they get the immunity, it doesn't matter anymore. If they have a way to proc it, it doesn't matter anymore. Deciding on the Impmon. I decided to mill one. Because I believe you can't mill 0. You have to at least mill 1. And he's like, all right, scuba up, you got it. So, yeah, dude, I love the new Beal. It's so much fun again to play Beals. I didn't play it too much when it was broken, when the EX2 Impmon was at 4. But, yeah, man, I just kind of feel like Magnemon still kind of craps on it. And look, maybe you're watching this and you're like, no, it doesn't, man. I know how to play it against Magnemon. I'd beat at Magnemon every time. If you do, help me. Because I don't know how the hell to do that. I know there's a strategy I had, which was my goal was to get the EX6 Beelzemon in the trash but also give my BT10 Balmon, which you've seen raising, blocker. That was my thought process, because then you block, play out the Beelzemon, Digivolve to the Magna X. However, it's you need to see the right cards in the right order to do that. And this is just me giving some cards to Josh. So you need to see the right cards in the right order to do that, which is what makes it difficult. You know, don't get me wrong, if you get it off, it's a phenomenal defensive strategy, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult. But also, if they just, did you have the Magnex and just chill? I mean, what are you gonna do? Rivals barrage it and it's gonna stay on the board? You know what I mean? Are you gonna Rivals barrage it? Or let's say they're in Magnex and it's past turn to you, right? And they didn't swing, so it doesn't have immunity. What are you gonna do? Rivals barrage it and then give them 5, or 4, and it's gonna go back into it. So obviously, that requires them to have Awakening, etc., or whatever. But I'm just saying. Either way, Beals is fun. I encourage you, if you're a purple enjoyer, to play it, because I think it is a good deck. Might have some weird matchups into certain things, but I think the EX6 Beals helps a lot into stuff like birds, which I played around before this, but also into stuff like Pyodramon, because you can de-digivolve it and make its life annoying. Push up the Balmon. Here comes Papa. Swing. I'm like, oh, he has blocker. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Swing. I was like, please show me Beelzemon. And we saw Beelzemon. Now, the problem is we wanted it to die. I'd misplay here super hard, though, actually. Because we rivaled, we Slinger that, when instead we could have went... There's something in my hand. We could have went... Oh, yeah, we messed that up, dude. We could have hard played the Impmon, got back the Digivolve Beals, or did that mill X anybody? No. Yeah, that was a really bad turn. I messed that up. We could have gotten either Beals back. The Digivolve one probably would have been better, and then we could have went into it. Digivolve the Mastemon 2. And then Death Slinger with the Godamon probably, and then maybe it would have milled Memory, so it would have been not that bad of a play. But this play is pretty bad because this card, this fucking Cody TK, is so annoying because it digivolves my Balmon here, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go lie under a bus, I guess. So super bad misplay from me, very disappointing. But to be honest with you, this was also my first time playing Beals. I'm not very well practiced at Beelzemon at all, even a little bit. I decided, I got inspired to play the deck because of just the brief conversation I had with David Brito. But I've always liked the deck, but I definitely don't practice it enough to play it at a super high level, which I'm super aware of. 19. I'm like, oh my god, bro, we could almost get super value. That's Death Slinger. Also, I had the Rivals Barrage. Yep. But yeah, the joy in playing this game is learning how to play the decks you like to play. And Beelzemon's one of my favorite Digimon, man. I always thought he was super, super cool. Okay, so let's actually do some commentary here. So we're losing. I know we have more security, but we are not in a good place. I mean, he could warp. We can warp, but he's gonna just set up. He's gonna threaten Mastemon Ace. It don't matter, boy. But technically, if we found X antibody and we have X in hand, we just swing trash 2 win game. XD. But I mean, if he recovers again, it's kind of tough. Or if his things have blocker. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I haven't read any of the Mastemon cards. I know. I just ask questions, bro. I'm like, do you have blocker? Yes, no. Does that have retaliation? Yes, no. Or literally, here's a hot tip for anyone who wants to play this game at a high level. On your turn, ask your opponent, do your cards currently have any effects that I need to be aware of on my turn? That's when, unless your opponent lies, which they're not allowed to, but it's also kind of funny if they do. That's where you can be like, or obviously, like, they got to do what they say, or they have to tell you their effects. And if they lie, again, super funny, unfortunate as well, depending on the severity of the event. But yeah. Oh, I got ruin moded. I hate that card. Wait, I'm pretty. Let me just make sure. I slinger, and I'm like, yeah, you got it, because I can't do anything. God, bro, ruin mode is so cringe. Just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. It is cringe when it does. Okay, ruin mode is cringe when it's done to you. When you do it to others, it's dope. But I guess that's easy to say for a lot of things in this game. All right, so I remember, so this game, I'm like, we're gonna kill the cat every turn we can. I'm like, we're not letting this man keep anything on board. I'm boring Cam, so he checks his phone. Nice. Wizard X for 2. Let's go push up the Patamon. Whiff. Whiff. There is a god. Nice. Patamon throw skill. Ooh, let's go. And we just found the X antibody. We're so cooking. Plays Murray. Okay. So now I'm like, all right, he could ace me. So let's figure out how we want to do this. So I think we push up. We need to find a way to mill cards, and then that will allow us. Ball X. Yep. Mill cards. I'm debating on the Iron Mako here. So we tap Iron Mako, we'll put a card on top, and we'll kill the Patamon. Oh my god, we're crazy. And then we kill the Patamon with the inherited. Now I'm like, all right, we revealed 7th full cluster. If I just X anybody's swing, I also clear this stack. Oh no, we went Balmon into Ball X. Okay, my bad. So now we go Beals. I'm like, wait, no, that's dumb. I'm like, let me just hold that. I actually think this is interesting. I could have milled more cards with Beals and probably kept turn. Yeah, definitely would have kept turn. Holy shit. But I felt it made more sense to like just try and pop that thing. Nice. I couldn't take the ruin mode. So it was a little bit of a suboptimal play there, I think. Maybe I could have been Nabil's. But I also just, my goal there was to clear the board and, like, you know, do some damage. I didn't even trash security there. I just did a check. But it's cool. I just wanted to clear board. So mission accomplished. Hard play Gato for 5. So I don't know why he's not able to, like, he's like, I think the other Murray lets him like immediately Digivolve. I don't know what the other Murray does yet, to be honest. All right, so here we do some interesting shenanigans. Digivolve for 0. We swing, trash 2. Trash 2. Play out the Impmon. I'm like, it doesn't matter. One check. And now we hit the other Murray. So I'm like, all right, we have to kill this thing. So I'm like, wait, what can we do? I'm like, I have a brilliant idea. I'm I'm going to Evo this Impmon into Wizard X, draw. Then I'm going to tap both Iron Mako. I'm going to put Blast Mode on the bottom and then a Slinger on top. So we mill 1, mill 2, and then the Blast Mode kills the Gatito. Then we go Balmon for 3, pass turn. So that I think was a pretty clean sequence because it took a little bit of mathematics, but not really. I thought that was a cool play because it let me get to exactly over 10 so I could pop the Gatomon, and that was just me checking to make sure I did that right. Also, this Beelz X is the great value Beelz X. It has been on the board the whole game so far. I feel him. I think Cam's just looking at his hand. He's like, bro, what do I do? Because although Mastemon has definitely got a lot more support and the deck's a little bit better, it's just also so slow. Or so bricky. And he's throwing that security. Overkill on the Patamon with rivals. Mastemon for 7, give that one security minus. And he actually reminds me of that during my turn. So I'm pretty sure this turn is also pretty good if I remember correctly. And we put 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, gain 1. But I think now we don't have another. Oh, and I just rivals put him to 2. I just didn't want to get Mastemon Ace. I could have probably swung. I mean, he Mastemon Aces me, then what, you know? But I was like, bro, I'm chilling because I also wanted to set up another warp. I think I wanted to set up another warp Impmon in trash. I think this is where he Angel Woman Aces me. Gain 1, trash 1, minus 6, kills the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recover 1, right? Gives it sec minus again. Oh, don't be afraid of the Balmon. He can't hurt you. Do we hard play this? Oh, let some DNA. Mastemon Ace. Then he puts my Beelz X into security. So he finally did the play. It doesn't trash though because of everything that's in there. Right? Because I only have 4 security already. So now we can get a little creative. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. We need to get 4 cards in trash. Go Beelz here. Mill 4. 2, 3, 4. Gain 1. And then we just mill 1 off the Impmon because we're like, we're scared. We rivals it for free basically. Or for 3. For 4? Yeah. And then we're like, what do we do? Now we go Impmon, and I think we draw. Oh no, we didn't draw it. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to do it, but screw it. I think we just go Beelz X for 1, draw, trash 3. Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31. Yep. Then we Beelz this. Okay, so this is also interesting. We Beelz Star. I'm like, do we tap this for the 1 Digivolving with this? I'm like, nah. I'm like, 4 cards left. We Evo, draw. I think we play Beelz Star for 1. Yeah, we play Beelz Star for 1. Eventually. Beelz Star for 1. Then we decide to swing. Trigger Beelz Star effect. Play out the Warp Impmon. It has Rush. It'll be one check at 12, 14 maybe. Oh, but he's like, remember, it doesn't have. He's like, it doesn't have security attack. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm like, actually, we'll swing warp into Beels. I'm like, we have to mill the cards. We'll draw for Evo. My bad. Then I'm like, put 2 back afterwards because you can use the 1 Digivolving effect second. As a hypothetical, I don't know if you guys knew that. You could use the 1 Digivolving effect after you Digivolve and resolve the effects because you could put it to the back of the line. And then we ruin mode Cam back to give him a taste of his own medicine. We drew back into the ruin mode. That was kind of my plan there was just to set up a board that hopefully he can't break. And I also evolved over the Beal Star so that way if he found a way to swing, I didn't trash my own deck. How many cards is that? Trash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 cards in trash. So he does that. I'm in my head, I'm like, all right, it's minus 5k. He goes Domini, what happens? Nothing. He can't stop all the attacks, so that's the thing. Beelstar's pretty good, man. Especially if you turbo through your deck. I'm like, yo, GG's. And then we just scoop it up. So that was a really, really good game 3. That last sequence of plays I think was pretty okay. I'm sure Brito would tell me I'm playing the deck poorly. Just because he would know. He would immediately know what I did wrong. But either way, it was a fun game 3. This was actually a really fun back and forth matchup. I felt like it was a lot of interesting plays from both of us, but also a lot of thinking involved. And Mina like purple. Anyway, going to game 4 here, it's going to be me on Beals versus Mastemon X. I will literally give you a cookie if you can figure out how that ends. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck, have fun.